Yeah.
Puppy. And it was good too, because it wasn't like all the other like vampires that get killed by werewolves. They just kind of like get jumped on and it happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
But this one, what happens is because Dakota Fanning has her whole like I cause pain to people power, and Kristen Stewart has the power of like blocking.
Oh, she's a shield.
She's a shield, yeah.
Yeah, she blocks other powers. For those of you who don't know what a shield is,
If
I
you
guess
were
there's
wondering
probably one
why
of
they
you.
couldn't read her mind.
So anyway, she can't cause pain because Kristen Stewart's shielding, and she's like, "Oh, I'm fucked now." So she starts running,
bugging it, and then fucking...
And because she killed Jasper, Alice came there, and she's like,
Alice
you're gonna
like
die.
fucking goes to grab her because she killed Jasper, and instead of just ripping her head off, Alice kind of like grabs her by the back of the cloak
and fucking
just
throws
drags her
to
to this wolf, and she's just looking at the wolf, and the wolf's just like, yeah, you know what's
just
coming.
Goes right after her.
It was Sam. Sam was
Yeah, Sam was the one, yeah.
And that scene was fucking awesome.
It was just
and
beautiful.
then they killed the young Volturi who was pissed off. The old one who's just like getting kind of like velociraptor.
Marcus
like,
died. The other two died. Marcus said finally, because he was finally going to do something. And both of them came. He swung his arms and they were killed. Marcus is the only
I
of the three
thought Marcus
who survived.
died.
No, Marcus lived. Arrow died.
I don't know. I feel like...
I'm pretty sure they ripped him in half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened as well.
The other two got sliced in half by his arms. They were coming at him from both sides, and he just lifts up his cape, does this weird arm thing. Yeah, I was impressed.
I'd have to watch it again.
You know, I'd have to double check that.
I'm just gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay,
I call shit.
disagree.
That wouldn't make any sense though. Why
Why
would you show two Volturi die and not the third? That
Because
doesn't
think
make any
about it.
logical
Marcus
sense.
has been sitting there doing absolutely
No one wants
nothing.
Marcus to live more than me, okay? No one. Marcus is my favorite character of the entire
He's done
series.
nothing, and he finally had the chance to do something.
I feel like it was like
and
he was just
did.
so bored, because he was, of life, that he was like, oh, finally I get to die.
Yeah.
That was mine. Either way, he dies or kills people, depending on who you ask.
I'm not watching the movie again.
And then Michael Sheen dies as well. He gets, his head ripped off and torched. And
as
you've
he's
watched this
being
whole, 20-minute fight scene, and the whole time, you're just like, this is amazing. This is the fucking coolest thing.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it. It surprised me. It was well shot. It was exciting. It was, pretty graphic for non-PG, for a PG. Everything about it was great. It was like, wow, I can't wait to give a good review to this, final scene. And then, whoop, it was all a vision.
It was just a vision.
It was
The whole
just a
fucking
dream.
thing didn't happen, and then they were just like, and then obviously Arrow dies, so she's like, you know what your future is, and he's like, all right, we're calling it off, and then they just fucking part.
And everybody leaves.
And then everybody's happy again.
Yeah.
It's just, it just, oh my god.
Everybody's happy. Then it's a nice flashback of Bella and Edward and shit, and then the movie's over.
So, and here's the thing about this. As much as it pissed me off, and it did piss me off, this was the best possible thing they could have ever done. Because, let's face it, they're not going to change the ending to the book.
No.
The real fault here is with the book, and you can't fault the movie for not willing to do a complete 180 on the ending.
That's true.
They had to. Fans would have been fucking way too pissed off.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have been, but
I'd have been pumped if they all just
I
fucking
wouldn't have been
died and
pissed
killed the
off.
shit out of each other.
It just,
Yeah, but none of us are fans,
Yeah.
right? And you got to be literal. You don't have to be literal to the book, but I feel like this series has followed it so closely to take that big of a right turn would have been
like
you can't do it. So in a way, it was kind of awesome because here's how great the ending to Twilight could have been.
Yeah.
This is what we could have had,
but
we can't. So here you go. So I was as pissed off as I was in the moment. Ultimately, I was like, I'm so happy that choice because it was the best part of the whole fucking film.
It happened.
I would have rather they didn't do it at all.
I completely disagree.
They just.
You rather they just talked?
I would have rather have come out of that theater being as disappointed as I was feeling when I went in, instead of having this moment.
We can't go in feeling disappointed.
Oh,
That's
I
bias.
felt disappointed going in. I'm like,
You can't
great.
prejudge a movie.
I prejudged.
I prejudged a movie.
Really?
It's like saying you can't prejudge people. You just fucking do it.
No, not me.
Yeah.
I don't do it. Not me, never.
I'm pretty sure you prejudge
I'm pretty sure
people.
you prejudge everybody, but
no.
I like you. You can stay.
So we running a little long on this. So before we get to final verdict, with
Oh,
Clayton and what?
Sorry, I do want to say one more thing that I liked about this is they didn't make them shiny diamond people when they died.
I like that in the third movie.
Really? I thought that was the stupidest thing.
I thought it was a great way to show gore
happened,
without
you know?
having to.
Yeah, but they just showed gore.
Do they not
without
turn
doing...
into diamonds?
No, they just died.
Oh,
they
really?
just cut off their heads. There was no over the use of blood or anything. It was just simple.
I didn't really notice, but I like the way they killed people in this, and I didn't mind the diamond.
I think the whole diamond thing was just it happened. It wasn't there, and then it was there.
But it's fitting because vampires are eternal and diamonds are forever.
Wow, really?
You think that's
That was
actually? Do you think
necessary?
that's actually why they did that though?
I don't know, but I think I'm hilarious.
You know,
Anyway,
That'd be hilarious though.
that would be really funny if some director's like, "Oh my God, I had an epiphany!
Oh my God, they're gonna be diamonds because diamonds are forever. And
I have to
vampires
call
are-
Tyler." I don't know why the director's just automatically gay, but
They should just use that in like commercial.
Each movie is being
like,
directed
in
by someone
commercials
else.
and shit
It's very
like.
possible.
Don't you want to sparkle like Edward does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Okay,
That'd be
that could
fantastic.
Anyway, Babe Rundown. Babe Rundown. So this is the
Babe
part.
Rundown.
Yeah, it's Clayton inspired it for this, where we do a Babe Rundown on the movies, and we have to do this because after Lincoln there were no babes to run down. Babeliest babe in the movie for me was definitely Ashley Greene. She's got short hair. She's super pale. I think she's very gorgeous. There was another short-haired girl who never had a line. She was also very pretty. But for me, it would be Ashley Greene. If I could take out on a nice seafood dinner one of the women from this movie, it would be Alice.
Yeah.
Who would your babeliest babe be? There's lots of babes in the movie, obviously, but she would be.
Yeah,
I'd have to go with
Maybe Dakota Fanning as well when she's a little older.
oh, a little gross. But I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I got weird fucking taste, man. I'm gonna have to go with that. Honestly, the mom looked really good.
Elizabeth
The mom,
Presley?
eh?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to go with her. I think she looked really cute, really pretty. She looks, I don't know,
She looks.
she looks good.
Just get that mature factor.
She got that mature thing
Good
going on. She looks
birthing
really
hips.
clean. Like she looks like she would smell really nice if I was beside her.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's an important factor
yeah.
because you never know.
You never know.
She did look like she smelled great.
She did.
So do I do this on chicks or guys? Because I can do both.
I think guys just for variety. You can
Okay.
say who you'd pick as a chick.
All right. Well,
but-
picking a chick was easy. It was Irina, definitely. She was the only Denali sister that looked decent. The rest of them
That's-
looked
yeah,
like they had
like-
had.
was she the one who
serious-
got?
She was the one that got fired because she got fired.
She got fired.
She got fired.
That's funny. Well done.
Because
That's
she-
two bad puns in one. Okay, go on.
She's the one that betrayed everybody out. She's the one that told the Baltiri about.
Or
Yeah.
skank.
And if for reference, no one's actually read the book. The reason this comes about is because Laurent, the black vampire from the second one, was Irina's boyfriend.
Oh, what a twist.
Yeah, what a twist.
Man, I
That's why
can't
she's all
believe they
pissed
left
off
that
at
out.
the
That movie would have changed so much for me.
That's why she's so pissed
If I'd
off.
only have known.
But Irina, definitely Irina. And for guys, definitely Lee Pace. Absolutely Lee Pace. Lee Pace paid.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I've seen that guy before. I just can't think of where from.
Who is this?
Lee
He was
Pace
the long,
played
black-haired one with the stubble.
Oh, the guy who liked the one blonde girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
can't think of his name in this now. Fuck. And I also dubbed Alistair, but that's Joe Anderson, and I'm biased because of the Beatles. So he was in Across the Universe.
Yeah, I didn't like that movie.
Yeah, but you don't like the
Yeah.
Beatles, so
Yeah, that's fair. I do not like the Beatles.
so yeah, Lee Pace.
Lee Pace, interesting. I can't believe you didn't choose Marcus. Can you imagine what having sex with
Yeah.
Marcus would be like? He'd just be like,
Are you done?
It'd be like that chick from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm done now.
Yeah, no, I just came.
I just came. All right, time for final verdict in this very, very lengthy review. So,